nice little house and green grass. These are some of the vilest creatures. And if you come here with a weak heart, you go pass out before the week pass. This worse than cheapers, creepers, werewolf, monsters and reapers. I come from a different timing, where you walk on a very thin lining. Was either music or badness, and you could lose your life in the rhyming. Many places we would go to sing, man, have ice pick and blades and long things for shining. And the adversary on the night might enter defend you with a death squad behind him. And if you tell them the wrong thing, I guarantee the next 6-7 months you're hiding. Cause that's squad we're riding. Them no afraid, no police uniform, neither siren. The incorrect part of speech could make your head up in the Gulf of Paria. But the mic bright and the light bright and you fight like a warrior. So when you see me burn up the place, they may never burn up the place. And when you see me turn up the place, they may never turn up the place. Boy, when you see me burn up the place, they may never burn up the place. Cause brother, I come from the place. It's either the mic or you're born in a grave. Chop through to make the children whine. Big woman and the big men whine. Everybody know a thing then whine. Rave on the man, the king then whine. Rough time I from in them time. You can't have a thin skin them time. Can't have a yellow intestine. Can't have a thin skin them time. Watch it. I come from a different zone, where many people sheltered at home, with them nice computers and phone, with them fresh bank account and loan. 12 o'clock in the night we are roam. Warlords, no money to go home. Nobody had mechanical surgery, but everybody hips and chrome. Stay sharp, we don't care what the topic was. Reach the destination, we don't care what the traffic was. Lyrics always ready down below the esophagus. Get the dictionary, learn about the esophagus. Step into the ring, everybody know what trouble was. Lyrics hard like a turtle back from up in the Galapagos. I mean, never had no time to play around with no stragglers. See them coming from a farm, view them with the binoculars, and they couldn't come up here. I mean, know what a duppy was. I mean, never gave a damn about what the job or your hobby was. If I see you by the hotel, would I catch where the lobby was? Even right up on the corner, they with me and we Robbie was. In the scene surrounding us, everybody is grabbing us, and they're looking at us like they want to hurry, some stabbing us. But we jump in the circle, don't falter like Urkel, slap on the purple and be a terror. So when you see me burn up the place, they may let me burn up the place. And when you see me turn up the place, they may let me turn up the place. Boy, when you see me burn up the place, they may let me burn up the place. My brother, I come from the place. It's either the mic or you're born in a grave. Chop through the little children whine. Big woman and the big men whine. Everybody know a thing then whine. Rave on the man, the king them whine. Rough time I from in them time. You can't have a thin skin them time. Can't have a yellow intestine. Can't have a thin skin them time. Watch it. I come from a different era. Thundercats and He-Man and She-Ra. Batman they spread like malaria. And Diana from them is Kera. Man with the big chin and beera. Means you was a lender or dealer. Old school Adidas and Fila. Hacks my brethren Critchlow and Wheeler. Promoter would only call for heavyweight. So you have to move like if you're born a heavyweight. They say you know you have to storm through any gate. Many places know we bring corn to every plate. That was on the low but now we have to elevate. Let me see the rag and then we start to levitate. Now me on the good and now we have to celebrate. Now we have to celebrate. Yeah, we have to celebrate. When you see me burn up the place, they may let me burn up the place. And when you see me turn up the place, they may let me turn up the place. Boy, when you see me burn up the place,
when you see me mud up the place,
I come from the
you know it go right. Greetings, greetings, greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele.
Just come with a free pass, a YouTube account and a leave black.
It's Healthy Love Night.
House and green grass. These are some of the vilest creatures. And if you come here,
we're kicking off with the struggle
before the week pass. This worse than cheapers, creepers.
Yeah, man.
Wolf monsters.
Bungie Garden.
I come from a different timing, where you walk on a very thin lining. Was either music or badness, and you could lose your life.
When I start the broadcast with music like this, I don't feel like talk anything.
And the adversary on the night might enter defend you with a death squad.
The struggle is real.
If you tell them the wrong thing, I guarantee the next 6-7 months.
I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now.
Them no afraid, no police.
Those on tuning radio on the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele, much love.
This could make your head up in the Gulf of Paria. But the mic bright and the light bright and you fight like a warrior. So when you see me burn up the place,
I want to say blessings to those who are hailing from across the pond. 100 Radio. Top of the morning to you guys over in the UK. King Genius, Queen Genius, much love to you.
I come from the place, it's either the mic or you're born in a grave. Chop through to make the children whine.
Blessings to those hailing out of New Jersey.
Everybody know what thing them.
NIE Radio.
The man is in them whine. Rough time I from in them time.
My brother from another mother.
Can't have a yellow intestine. Can't have a taste.
The motivator.
Watch it. I come from a different zone, where many people sheltered at home, with them nice computers and phones.
Also hailing out of New Jersey. Mix102.com.
Lost no money to go home. Nobody had mechanical surgery, but everybody.
Blessing symbol, much love to you, sir.
Care what the topic was. Reach the destination, we don't care what the topic.
Also healing.
It's ready down below the esophagus. Get your dictionary.
Promoter Symbols Farm.
Bring everybody know what trouble was. Lyrics hard like a turtle back from
Earth 96
play around with those
FM in Jamaica.
the binoculars and they couldn't come up and me know what a dumpy was.
Much love to those I had.
Job or your hobby was if I see your body
Truly appreciate love, yeah.
he was right up on the corner the way me and me Robbie was in the scene.
Big ups to those who are locked in on the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com.
That's why we jump in the circle, the falter like Urkel, slap on the purple.
Mr. Lindsay, how you doing?
See me man up the place. Let me man up the place. I wanna see me turn up the place. Let me turn up the place. Boy, let me see me man up the place. Let me man up the place.
Much love to those who are healing out of New York. Exhibiting the power of music with Island Worldwide Massive.
Everybody know what thing then wine. Even the money thing them.
Big up to China Nicole,
Right from in them time. You can't have a thing skin them.
Gary and the Jump Out production crew. Much love to you.
Watch it. I come from a different era. Thundercats and He-Man and shit.
Those who are locked in on Reggae Pulse Radio, blessings to you.
From them is Kira.
Long Island representing.
Means you was a lender or dealer. Old school Adidas and Fila. Ask my brethren Critchlow and Wheeler. Promoter.
Bunji say he comes from an era with Thundercats, He-Man and She-Ra. You remember those cartoon characters?
You know we bring corn to every place. That was on the low, but now we have to.
If you don't know them, then you're not from that era.
Know me on the good and know me have to celebrate. Know me have to celebrate. Know me have to.
I want to say big ups to those that are bubbling in the stew pot.
I wanna see me turn up the place.
Those on Zeno FM.
Nice computers and phone. With them fresh bank account and
Blessings to you.
clock in the night.
Those who are locked in on Clubhouse.
Nobody had mechanical surgery.
Yeah man, these are the people that are bubbling in the stew pot. Much love to you.
Traffic was. Reach the destination, we don't care where the traffic was. Lyrics always ready down below the esophagus. Get your dictionary, learn about the esophagus. Step into the ring, everybody know what trouble.
Invite you to call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Call up somebody, anybody, everybody. Let them know the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on. It's Healthy Love Night.
I see your body hotel would catch where the lobby was.
And you're all invited to participate.
Surrounding us, everybody is grabbing us, and they're looking at us like they want to hurry, so stopping us, but we jump.
Just so that you know, there are multiple ways that you can participate. You can jump into the stew pot on kevinstew.com. I didn't say big ups to those who are locked in at the home of the night shift, did I? Yeah, the place where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment. kevinstew.com. Those on YouTube Live. Blessings to you. So like I was saying, you can jump into the stew pot on kevinstew.com, and if you're wondering what the stew pot is what others call a chat room, but because we're kind of fancy over here, we call it a stew pot. It's where we keep things interactive and bubbling, so come on in, and you don't even have to worry. If you don't want to be identified, that's fine, you can come in anonymously, but be a part of it, participate, we encourage it, and you can call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram, be live on the broadcast from anywhere in the world. Use up the phone number 773-789-STEW, 773-789-7839. Those of you that are watching, it's scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. So you got no excuse. There are so many ways that you can participate. Don't hesitate. Go ahead and just be a part of it. Yeah, you know, there's nothing like being a part of something, right? So come on in, be a part of this. And let's be interactive, let's share, let's learn together. Because there's a lot for us to learn together, right? You know, Bunji Garden in the background, a track called The Struggle. And if there's one thing that we struggle with, it's chronic illness. And that's what we're addressing tonight in Healthy Love, chronic illness. This month, May is typically recognized as Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't follow months to be aware of a particular thing. You know, you have autism awareness, you have mental health awareness, you have prostate health awareness, you have cancer awareness on a whole. There's so much to be aware of. It doesn't end when that month ends. Whatever it is that you're focusing on at that point in time. It doesn't. So for me, awareness happens every day. So you always need to be aware. And chronic illness isn't going away. As a matter of fact, chronic illness is on the increase. And as we go through some of this material, if you didn't know before, you will know now, and you can figure out why. And we can chat about it. Those of you in the medical field, doctors, nurses, nurses' aid, you name it. You all are exposed to chronic illnesses all the time. And I tip my hat to those who work in the medical field, even if you're doing billing and coding, because up and down across the board, it's a lot of work. And the fact that you go in to do it day in, day out, yeah, the pay may be good, but the reward is better. I was talking with my oldest earlier, and I was sharing with him that it's good and well to be paid for a service, but nobody can pay you what your time, your talent, your effort is worth. They cannot pay you your value, but they can pay you for a service. And so not every service you provide needs to have a dollar amount attached to it. But the value needs to be recognized. And this is the situation with our health. The value of our health needs to be recognized. And sad to say, a lot of us may take some things for granted. Because we're good to go right now, it doesn't mean that we're good to go. Well, we might be good to go to the hospital. We might be good to go to the morgue. I guess we are good to go. We often look at things like chronic illness as something that happens to them. And sometimes we don't look at what chronic illness is, or what chronic illness is. And so, by definition, according to Care Patron, a chronic illness is a condition that lasts for an extended period, typically for a year or longer, and requires ongoing medical attention, or those that limit activities and functions. These health conditions are generally not curable, but can often be managed with proper treatment and lifestyle modifications. Chronic illness can affect individuals of any age, any gender or ethnic background, and they can range from mild to severe in their impact on a person's life. Some common examples of chronic illness include heart disease, diabetes, cancer, arthritis, asthma, Crohn's disease, multiple sclerosis. And this is according to the CDC from back in 22. This is a part of a list that they had put out. Now, chronic illnesses are often characterized by their persistence, slow progression, and potential for long-term complications, or even social isolation if left untreated or improperly managed. Many chronic conditions require ongoing medical care, medication, lifestyle adjustments, and regular monitoring to prevent or minimize the risk of complications and maintain the best possible quality of life. But that's kind of what we strive for, right? A high quality of life. Anybody can say they're looking for quality life or to live a quality life. But what type of quality? You're talking about high quality, mid quality, low quality, some inequality. What kind of quality are you looking for, really? Chronic diseases share several common characteristics that distinguish them from acute or short-term illness. Understanding these characteristics can help in recognizing, managing, and treating chronic conditions more effectively. Your long duration. These diseases that are persistent and long-lasting, typically lasting for a year or more, these are considered chronic. Non-communicable. Illnesses that are generally not contagious or transmissible from transmissible from person to person. Slow progressing. Chronic diseases often develop gradually and progressively worse over time if left untreated or improperly managed. Incurable, but manageable. While chronic diseases are typically incurable, their symptoms and complications can often be effectively managed and controlled through proper treatment, lifestyle modifications, and regular monitoring. Multifactorial causes. Now, chronic diseases can result from a combination of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors, making prevention and management that much more complex. And often meaning that there's no silver bullet or one size fits all. There's potential for complications. If left unmanaged, chronic illnesses can lead to serious complications, functional limitations, and reduced quality of life. Ongoing medical care. Effective management of chronic diseases often requires ongoing medical attention, regular checkups, and adherence to treatment plans. Recognizing these things allows healthcare practitioners to better identify, diagnose, and develop comprehensive treatment strategies for individuals with chronic illnesses, taking into account the long-term nature, potential complications, and the need for ongoing management and support. So, what are some of the leading causes of chronic illness? Well, because chronic illnesses can arise from various factors, you have to kind of be observant of what is going on around you and in you. Some of these factors include genetic predispositions, lifestyle choices, environmental exposures. Understanding the leading causes of chronic diseases is crucial for effective prevention and management strategies, especially in public health. So, here are some major contributors to chronic illnesses. Topping this list is something that we talk about or touch on quite frequently in Healthy Love. Unhealthy diet. A diet high in processed food, saturated fats, salt, and added sugars can increase the risk of obesity, heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Now, let me slip this in here. You know you have type 2 diabetes, everybody talk about it. You know you have type 1 diabetes, everybody talk about it. There's also type 1.5, which people seldom talk about. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. The lack of physical activity. This contributes to chronic illness. Sedentary lifestyles and insufficient physical activity. These are linked to increased risk of chronic conditions such as obesity, cardiovascular diseases, and certain types of cancers. Tobacco use, smoking, and exposure to secondhand smoke are significant risk factors for lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and cardiovascular diseases. Let me pause for a moment and go back to lack of physical activity. In the world that we live in right now, there are certain driving factors. One of them is, of course, money. And the need to take care of expenses is high up on the priority list, always, right? And so we have these jobs that we need to be engaged in producing all the time. A lot of the times, those jobs include sitting for long periods. Well, that's a sedentary job. That leads and contributes to a sedentary lifestyle. You're going to have to find ways to make that sedentary job a little bit more active. You're going to have to find ways to make sure that you're staying on top of your health. You're staving off the illnesses that come along with sedentary lifestyles. And if you're not paying attention to it because you're good right now, remember, a chronic illness is slow progressing. So you may have it, don't even know that you have it until it's too late. Or it's so far down the road that the road to recovery seems impossible. Notice I said seems. You may not be able to fully recover, but you can manage. And the sooner you catch whatever it is, the better off you are. Even if you miss it, it's important to know that you're not alone. And so having the right support system, that helps you to better be able to manage whatever it is that you're dealing with. But I digress. Contributors to chronic illness, tobacco use. We touched on that. Excessive alcohol consumption. Now, this can... Did I touch on... so tobacco use, just in case, because I think I mentioned it, but I didn't go into it. Smoking and excessive and exposure to secondhand smoke are significant risk factors for lung cancer. COPD, yes, I did say it. Then there's excessive alcohol consumption. Excessive alcohol intake can lead to liver disease and certain cancers and contribute to other chronic conditions like high blood pressure and stroke. Over the weekend, I heard a doctor out of Jamaica talking on Reason with Rattigan. And he talked about kidney cleanse and liver cleanse. Well, more so a liver cleanse than a kidney cleanse. But he spoke of cleanses and the importance of them. Detoxifying. And it's because of the lifestyle that we have, the things that we're putting in our body, the things that we're exposed to in our environment. Which takes us to the next thing on this list, environmental factors. Exposure to air pollution, chemicals, and other environmental toxins can increase the risk of respiratory diseases, cancer, and other chronic illnesses. Then there's chronic stress. Well, I guess you can do a cleanse of the liver because of stress too. Prolonged stress can weaken the immune system and contribute to the development of or exacerbation of various chronic conditions. These include heart disease, depression, autoimmune disorders. And you wouldn't think about it being linked to stress, but like chronic illness that happens over time and is degenerative and possibly impossible to reverse, but manageable. Chronic stress is right up there with it, and very much a contributor to chronic illness. Is your lifestyle one that brings a lot of stress to you on a daily basis? Is your job stressful? Is your family stressful? And I'm not just talking about relatives at this point, because you don't have to be related to be family. So are you surrounded by stressful situations and stressful people? Then you're possibly dealing with chronic stress, which can lead to heart disease, depression, autoimmune disorders, and these are manageable, but in and of themselves, quite stressful too. Then you have your genetic predisposition. Some individuals may have a higher genetic risk for certain chronic diseases like diabetes and cancer, neurological disorders. And so, even with who you choose to get involved with, you may have to be selective, because you don't want this issue continuing down the line when you look at your offspring. Well, who you're getting together with, you may need to definitely look into that because of other reasons too. But that's another broadcast. Now, addressing these risk factors through lifestyle modifications, preventative measures, early interventions, these can help to reduce a significant burden of chronic illnesses on individuals and health services. So pay attention. Become aware if you're not. Be mindful. What kind of lifestyle are you living? Is it stressful? Are you stressed? Let's start there. Are you drinking a lot? Are you not sleeping enough? Are you getting various aches and pains and don't know where it's coming from? And are these things happening to you, and they're happening constantly, repeatedly? Then you may be suffering from chronic disease. You may be experiencing chronic illness. Is it a death sentence? No. Is it curable? Maybe not. Is it manageable? And can you live a fulfilling and yet rewarding life with such a condition? Very much so. And so when you look at all these dark clouds rolling by, pay closer attention, because that silver lining, that's what adds definition to these dark clouds. And so that silver lining is noticeable when you pay attention. And if you focus on that, then you see more than dark clouds. You recognize that there's more behind that, and you just have to get through it to get to it. And again, with the right support, with observing the protocols that are necessary to put you back on track for a long, healthy life, then you can do it. We all can do it. So let's get together and do it. Yeah? Sound like a plan? I think so. I we're gonna take a quick little break, and as we go off on the break, I want to say call recognition to a few organizations. Um, I want to say thanks to my segment sponsors. I didn't thank them and big them up earlier, and I want to take this opportunity to do so now. Paul C Media Group and being a moment is price. Let's go ahead and give them a call. The Paul C Media Group are so unique in that they provide us various services. One of them actually is hosting, website hosting. Had a senior moment just now, thinking too many things. So yeah, they can host your website. They can provide you with a service to do exactly like you're seeing right here on kevinstew.com, where you have your website and you're broadcasting on your website like I'm doing right now. All you have to do is call them and talk with them. 754-999-1140. That's 754-999-1140. Tell them you heard about them on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Find out how you can get your website hosted on a Pulse server. Find out how you can stream an event live, a wedding, a church service, a funeral, a party, a graduation, a seminar. How can you do it and where can you do it? Let's talk with the Pulse people, because they have their finger on the pulse of things like that. I want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea SU is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade, and South Palm Beach counties. She comes to you bringing her table, her oils, and over 20 years massage therapy experience. Call her up today, 954-655-9000. Schedule your appointment. She operates out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade, and South Palm Beach counties. She comes to you. So you had a stressful day, you had a stressful week. Hey, you and your partner can de-stress together. Call her up, schedule your appointment. She only has one request outside of paying her. It's that you get her off her table and go sleep somewhere else, because you're guaranteed to fall asleep, because I do it all the time. I call it the Kevin Stew clause. I want to say thanks to the Global Base. The Global Base navigates your journey across music, marketing, and much, much more. It's a realm where social spheres awaken through their mastery. Go ahead and embrace the invitation to liberate your creativity unbounded and free. The Global Base are your catalyst for everything related to music, marketing, event planning, and social media. Connect with them today for your free consultation. Yes, free. Go to theglobalbase.com, DAGlobalBASE.com. Tell them Kevin Stew sent you. I want to say thank you to McNeil Trucking. McNeil Trucking is a licensed and insured mover in the state of Florida. So if you want to move from the Keys to Jacksonville, from the Naples over to Palm Beach, from Pompano to Pensacola, and any point in between, you want to put some things in storage, you don't have the manpower, you don't have the transportation, don't worry, you have the name, you have the number. McNeil Trucking, 954-406-9740. Again, 954-406-9740. Call them up, tell them Kevin Stew sent you, and you're looking to move. Whether it is to move away or to move some things into storage. You might even want to move out of state. Talk to them. They can hook you up. McNeil Trucking. Your goods in good hands. And I also want to make mention of the audiobook. Still available. Still relevant. Titled Empowered. Essential Concepts and Strategies every woman should know about self-defense, but not limited to only women. This book is authored by Jonathan Field, narrated. The audiobook is narrated by yours truly, Kevin Stew. And I learned so much as I narrated this book. You will also learn a lot when you listen to it. Get a copy for yourself. Get a copy for a family member or two. And let's go ahead and become empowered.
Is your church, business, or private event at risk of being left behind? Then let Pulse eMedia Group be your one-stop shop to capture your vision and mission for your business or showcase your church through live streaming. Celebrate your memories through photos and videos for your wedding, youth concerts, women's ministries, and men's outreach programs in action. We will even help you develop specialized ads to enhance and expand your opportunities to reach new clients and new seekers to better serve your community. At Pulse eMedia Group, it's not either or. Call us at 754-999-1140. Pulse eMedia Group.
Hey, Dad. How do you throw a curveball? How do you build a fort? How do refrigerators run? How do fish learn how to swim?
Kids ask a lot of questions.
How high can you jump?
But you don't have to know every answer.
How many phone numbers are there?
Because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
How do cell phones work?
There are thousands of children in foster care who don't need every question answered.
What's electricity?
They just need you.
What's the moon made of?
For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hey, I'm representing for DJ Kevin Stew, working on the night shift radio show. Won't go changing like the weather, just to please the devil never. Will DJ Kevin Stew sell his soul? That's a word and honor. It's Christine representing word and honor. Selassie DJ Kevin Stew.
Girl, you don't ever know the trouble I've seen. No, no, no. You know what I need. You don't know where I've been. Where I've been. Girl, you don't ever feel the pain in my heart. Pain in my heart. You know what I need. Yeah. You don't know where I've been. Even with sorrows, I'm grateful for life. I made it through the pressure, and I know how to survive. All along, I gave you the best of me. My character's tested today, and my conscience free. In the darkness, I found the strength for life. I've seen the light of day. I know I will survive. And in my shadow has conquered fear, and the walls have the writings. The message is clear, and I felt so alive when you said your goodbyes. You don't wanna live a lie, don't wanna live a lie. So you don't really care no more. You never cared. Yeah, could it be the fear of loving me, keeping you away? I hear that you were sad inside. Sad all the time. You cry. I guess you were having regrets about what you did to me. But it's a shame how you have wasted my time. We can't get it back, whether it's yours or mine. Girl, you don't ever know. You don't ever know the trouble I've seen. Yeah. Do you know what I need? Do you know? You don't know where I've been. Where? Girl, you don't ever feel. Girl, you don't ever the feel pain in my heart. Do you know what I need? You don't know where I've been. Where I've been. It's all of me. I found my strength for life. Seeing the light of day. I know I will survive. While you were gone, my shadow has conquered fear, and I've seen the horizon. The message is clear, and you gave me new life when you said your goodbyes. You don't wanna live a lie, don't wanna live a lie. So you don't really care no more. You never cared. Yeah, could it be the fear of loving me, making you stay away? I hear that you were sad inside. So sad, so sad. The thing you cried. And now you have all the regrets about what you did to me. But it's a shame
Bringing us back from the break. Music from Ryan Dangerous. It's called The Trouble I've Seen. And in these times of chronic ailments, you may not know some of the trouble that someone else has seen, but understand that the trouble is real, the trouble is out there. I want to welcome you back to the broadcast. It's Healthy Love Night. Those of you just joining in, glad you could tune in. Go ahead, call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Call up somebody, anybody, share it with somebody. Go ahead and like, subscribe, even if you want to, on YouTube. That's fine. But come back to tell somebody about kevinstew.com. That is the core of it all. Everything else is a tool. Well, kevinstew.com is a tool too, but kevinstew.com uses everything else as tools. kevinstew.com is where you want to be. I said that a lot, right? kevinstew.com? Right, because you should be leaving here thinking, oh, kevinstew.com, I need to go out there and see what Kevin had done in the past and some of the things that he's doing. Hey, cuz, how you doing? I hope you're keeping cool. I hear Jamaica kind of warm. So, as we continue looking at chronic illness, those in New Orleans had one of their a company out of New Orleans. Well, it's NOLA.com, really. And they talk about insurance middlemen being harmful to those with chronic illness. When you think about chronic illnesses, you can't help but think about medical bills. And there are groups of individuals that are stressing about their medical bills because the insurance is high, the bills are high, they can't get to their doctor not taking that insurance anymore because of whatever, and there's a whole other segment that has no clue. They'll be like, what are you talking about? You know why? Because they are not having that experience. For people living with chronic and complex illnesses, consistent treatment access is critical to stay healthy. However, burdensome practices from insurance industry middlemen are causing unnecessary barriers to take care of for patients and providers alike. Louisiana state legislators are urged to act immediately to reform a growing industry of pharmacy middlemen known as pharmacy benefit managers, PBMs. These individuals are driving up the cost of care in Louisiana. Louisiana has consistently ranked among the least healthy states in the United States. Despite a high prevalence of chronic illnesses, Louisiana ranks second for the most expensive healthcare in the industry. Well, in the country, in the US. And while patients struggle to manage high healthcare costs, these PBMs, these pharmacy benefit managers, continue to block medication access by driving up prices. I guess it's a commission thing. And, you know, growing up, I used to hear money is the root of all evil. Money is a root. It's a many-rooted plant. And so money is one of those, or the love of it, actually. Money by itself is fine. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it. But there's this unhealthy love that we have sometimes. And when we have that kind of love for money, it causes problems in everybody's lives. Hired by insurance companies, these PBMs, pharmacy benefit managers. They work between insurers and drug manufacturers to negotiate discounts on medications on behalf of health plans they represent. However, they are not required to be transparent about the rebates they receive or pass those discounts on to patients at the pharmacy counter. Louisiana has an opportunity to hold PBMs accountable and ensure the patients that are there benefit from manufacturer savings. And there's even a Senate bill that it's the Senate Bill 347 that would require insurers and PBMs to share negotiated discounts and rebates at the pharmacy counter if passed. And the bill could save some patients nearly $1,000 every year. Now, think about that. $1,000 every year. It may not sound like much right now, but it's what? Just under $100 a month. For some people, if you have chronic illness and you can't go out and work the way you used to, $100 a month is a lot of money. When a patient's out-of-pocket cost becomes too high to manage, they become more likely to abandon their treatment plan, which can then lead to future emergency room visits, additional medical complications, and even higher health costs for the individual patient. Now, this can also be a stress on the overall health system. To improve health outcomes in Louisiana, this legislature, the SB 347, is being pushed to alleviate healthcare access and affordability burdens that persist for patients across the state. Now, connected states, have a way of sharing certain things and not being very far from Louisiana. I am kind of concerned about being here in Florida because these practices can bleed over. And if they do, well, the aging community in Florida, what happens to them? When you have these individuals, these middlemen, these PBMs called pharmacy benefit managers, to whose benefit do they work? For their own benefit. And so the struggle exists, and the struggle is real. Another thing to be concerned about, and I guess this is why I mentioned it fraudianly, I had that little slip. Nearly a decade ago, according to KFF News, or KFF Health News, nearly a decade ago, Medicare launched a program to help the 2/3 of beneficiaries with chronic conditions by paying their doctors an additional monthly fee to coordinate their care. Why do I say this? Well, Medicare is stumbling, or according to the title of this article, Medicare stumbles managing a costly problem. Which problem? Chronic illness. A lot of the people that are dealing with chronic illnesses are in the age where they are looking to get Medicare. Because again, we're looking at something that is progressing over time. And when you're up in age, this is when this time has come to a head. This is when whatever it was that was progressing is now really showing up. And so as you approach Medicare age, you start to feel that little pain that was so one-off a few years ago a little bit more frequently. And you realize that you can't do certain things the way you used to. And you wonder what next. The strategy, according to KFF Health News, has largely failed to live up to its potential. Only about 4% of potentially eligible beneficiaries in the traditional Medicare program are enrolled according to mathematical analysis. But thousands of physicians have boosted their pay by participating. And auxiliary for-profit businesses have sprung up to help doctors take advantage of the program. You remember those PBMs that I mentioned earlier in Louisiana? People like them. An analysis of federal data by my KFF Health News colleague, according to the writer here, Holly Hacker, shows that about 4,500 physicians received at least $100,000 each in chronic care management pay in 2021. Let me say that again. About 4,500 physicians received at least $100,000 each in chronic care management pay in 2021. This program had potential to have a big impact, according to Kenneth Thorpe, an Emory University health policy professor and an expert on chronic diseases. But, he goes on to say, I knew it was never going to work from the start because it was put together wrong. Centers for Medicine and Medical Services spokespeople didn't respond to questions about the program's low participation rate, and it's not clear whether the agency will address the issue. Under the CCM program, Medicare pays physicians to develop a patient care plan, coordinate treatment with specialists, and regularly check in with beneficiaries. Doctors receive an average of $62 per patient per month for at least 20 minutes of work. And according to companies in the business. Without the program, providers often have little incentive to spend time coordinating care for their patients because they can't bill Medicare for the work. A host of factors limit participation in the program, according to Thorpe and other experts. Chief among them is that both doctors and patients must opt into participating. Doctors may not have the capacity to regularly monitor patients outside office visits. Some also worry about meeting strict Medicare documentation requirements for reimbursement and are reluctant to ask patients to join a program that may require a monthly co-payment if they do not have a supplemental policy. Now, for those that work in the medical health insurance field, this is right up your alley. This is where you have the know-how and the say-so and the say-how when it comes to advising. So, what do you have to deal with when dealing with this situation? When you're talking to your clients, your potential clients, how do you navigate this space? 773-789 still gets you in touch. I know you all are out there. 773-789-7839. Call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram. If you don't feel like talking, you don't like the sound of your voice, go ahead and put it in the stew pot. Send me a text. Let me know what it is that you're dealing with when trying to help these individuals to get a healthcare policy that they can, one, afford, and two, that can help them to manage their chronic illness. The article goes on to say this is very time intensive and not something physicians are used to doing or have time to do. There's evidence that wider uptake could generate savings as well as happier patients. A federally funded study by Mathematica in 2017 found the CCM program saved Medicare about $888 per patient per year, owing mostly to decreasing hospital care. Carrie Lester, 73, that's her age, looks forward to a phone call every Thursday from her doctor's medical assistant, who asks how she's doing and if she needs prescription refills. The assistant counsels her on dealing with anxiety and other health issues. Lester credits the chats for keeping her out of the hospital and reducing the need for clinic visits to manage chronic conditions, including depression, fibromyalgia, and hypertension. She says, just knowing someone is going to check on me is comforting. Lester lives with her dogs, Sophie and Dolly, in Independence, Kansas. What about all the Carrie Lesters that are out there? The ones that we've never heard of, the ones that we don't know, the ones that we'll never interact with, that do not get a call like that, that cannot get a call like that, that are suffering from what a simple call is keeping Carrie from. What about them? As a result of this chronic illness issue and how it is being addressed. Because the Medicare department, the Medicare industry, Medicare policy, plan, strategy, this particular issue is not being addressed effectively. What happens to those individuals? We're going to take another quick little break. When we come back, we talk a little bit more, and then we go off into musical therapy. It's the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. If you're just joining us, we're talking about chronic illnesses. If you're listening in on one of the affiliate stations, thank you. Appreciate of you. Tell somebody about it. Come join us over here on kevinstew.com if you want to interact with us directly. Or use up the phone line, 773-789-STEW. You can call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram from anywhere in the world. Don't be shy. I won't bite. Well, that's for another show. We'll be right back.
Making great music is one thing, sharing it with the world, that's another. Let the professionals at Reggae Global Entertainment help you to another level. Specializing in artist management, booking, public relations and marketing, and promotion, Reggae Global Entertainment can help you with event planning, websites, photography, and video production, press releases, legal services, and graphic design. They can even help you with music production, so you can get the sound that you want every time. Call Reggae Global Entertainment at 954-804-8199. That's 804-8199. Or visit them online at reggaeglobalentertainment.com.
Hi, this is John Ondrasik of Five for Fighting, here for RAD, the entertainment industry's voice for road safety. You know, style is a personal thing, and your lifestyle is your business. But if you take it on the road, it becomes everybody's business. So please, plan ahead, designate before you celebrate. Friends, don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service announcement brought to you by RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Imagine having our own Caribbean Center.
Imagine a museum highlighting our history and the contributions of Caribbean people to the world.
Imagine being able to visit and learn about the islands we call home.
In a place where our kids can see and feel their cultural heritage. You can make this vision come to life.
Help us create this first of its kind space
that all Caribbean people can be proud of. Your contribution to Island Space Caribbean Museum will help this dream come true.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe and donate today.
Yes. Akar Mantino, I'm making notes right now. You are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
Like we used to, right all around the city, singing with the top down. Let's take it back to when we were younger. It's been a long time coming, so put on a happy face. Grab my hand so we can let all of our troubles out. There's no care tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when the stars never will align. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Oh, now you're so crazy. Oh, I'm crazy too. Right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Baby, don't you worry, 'cause you know I understand what it's like to be chewed up and spit out in the cold world. Baby, there's no hurry, as long as you take my hand. We can dance and I won't be the one to let you go. There's no care tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when the stars never will align. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Oh, now you're so crazy. Oh, I'm crazy too. Right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. There's no care tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when the stars never will align. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Oh, now you're so
Music from Royce, bringing us back from the break. Track is called Madness.
confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you.
I just know that no matter what happens, I'm right here. I'll stay in the madness with you. And there is this bit of madness that is happening with chronic illness. And according to HBR.org, Harvard Business Review, tens of millions of people worldwide have long COVID. You know what that is? Well, it's a multi-symptom illness that can arise after a bout of COVID-19. It's one of the several complex chronic medical conditions with symptoms like fatigue, post-exertional malaise, cognitive impairment, pain, and neurological and sleep issues. And the list goes on. post orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS, EDS, what's that? Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, just to name a few. Just the list goes on. What is it then like to work while experiencing a condition like this? And how much do people's colleagues and managers know about how to accommodate employees who have them? Because, let's face it, people have chronic illness that still need to go to work. And so, employers also now need to figure out how it is that they're going to help the chronically ill. How they're going to make adjustments and facilitate these individuals in the workplace, because production goes on, right? So, most non-ill people said their organizations were supportive of chronically ill workers, but those directly affected don't quite agree. There was a survey, an online survey, where people shared their perspectives on chronic illness in the workplace. And more than 200 people responded, almost equally divided between people who identified as having a chronic illness that impacted their day-to-day activities and people who did not. The ones that do not, are the ones that are called the non-ill respondents. When asked if employers were understanding of employees with health issues, 60% of non-ill respondents agreed. Only 36% of people who identified as having chronic illnesses agreed that their employer is understanding of their illness. As one chronically ill respondent said, "Long COVID is not yet understood as a chronic illness. My boss was understanding for the first year, but then told me she's been patient while I recovered. And now it's time for me to get back to work." Another wrote, "Not enough people understand the toll of it or the extent of it. And it's exhausting to have to fight the disease and educate people at the same time." Another says, my company has not communicated with me since taking leave. It's been like being thrown in the trash when your usefulness is less than their productivity ratio. I have more than 20 years experience with this firm, but I'm only 45. I'm angry, frustrated, and sad. Another put it succinctly, most employers are not going to believe you. Part of the problem, according to some, is that issues like long COVID, their symptoms, and how ill someone appears, these can vary from day to day. And this is the case with many chronic illnesses. So one day an individual may be able to work at full capacity, and then the next day they can barely get out of bed because the struggle is real. The unpredictable nature of chronic illness is one that you can pretty much, the only thing you can be sure of is that you don't know what to be sure of. And so there's a struggle. There's a struggle for the employed, and there's a struggle for the employer. And nobody knows where to find that happy medium. 3/4 of chronically ill people who took the survey are still working, but many find it hard. Many have had to make significant changes and sacrifices to keep working. They have bills, medical bills that they're going to have to pay because they have to go to the doctor. People with chronic illnesses were asked how their medical conditions impacted their work, and at some point during their illness, 30% had to reduce the hours they worked. 27% had to take medical leave of absence. 13% had to find a new job. 17% had to stop working altogether. 75% of respondents say they still work, but that they had to cut back on their activities in order to do so. It really stings when every break and lunch is spent resting. So all your productive time is spent at work. There's no free time to manage the rest of your life. It's not sustainable long term unless someone else in your life is cooking, doing the dishes, taking out the trash, doing the laundry. Basically, unless you have support. Another said, the little things take so much energy, it takes everything out of you, and any personal time is just spent recovering. 1/4 of chronically ill respondents had disability accommodations, but many others reported barriers to access. 27% of chronically ill respondents said that they had disability accommodations for their medical conditions. The most common were flexibility to work from home and flexibility around working hours. When you work in an industry that can facilitate you in that fashion, then great. But when you don't, what then? If there's one thing that COVID has taught us is that just about anybody in any industry can work remotely. Now, why an organization would not want to encourage that, I don't know. I don't know if it's the fear of individuals not being their most productive selves. I don't know if it's the mindset of if you're at home, you're not working. But again, there's a silver lining. Because there are some well-paying jobs out there for people that have chronic illnesses. Or even if you've gotten to the point of having a disability. And there's no doubt, according to the San Diego Union Tribune, that a disability or a chronic illness can impact your physical and mental state. Not to mention your job prospects. In today's digital world, though, there are many well-paying side hustles that don't take a toll on your body. Side hustles for people with disabilities and chronic illnesses also let you manage your time so that you can rest. You can go to your doctor's appointments without missing a beat. You can have your physical therapy. Before getting into some of the best side hustles for individuals with chronic illnesses, we can do a little bit of a definition of the criteria. These are jobs that make no demands on your body. Their times are flexible. So a bad health day won't cause you to miss a work deadline. They're also remote, so you don't have to worry about getting to an office. And they have the potential to deliver income exceeding $20 an hour. The first on the list is to consult. There are dozens of opportunities to consult on issues ranging from logistics to tech. One specifically seeks out people with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Rare Patient Voice. It seeks patients and caregivers to provide feedback on medical products, drug health outcomes, and customer service. The site also recruits for medical focus groups and clinical trials. Prospective participants sign up and tell the site what conditions they have. You can also sign up if you're a caregiver for a person with a medical condition. The site will then contact you when it has a client with needs that match your profile. The site says its average hourly pay is $120. However, pay varies from study to study. A 5-minute background study on Alzheimer's patients pays $25. A 1-hour focus group for bladder control patients pays $100. Joining an online community for Crohn's disease patients offers a $50 welcome gift card and $60 for participating in discussions. If you have a particular skill in marketing, design, coding, AI writing, or anything else, you can make good money by offering that service online. And with a platform called Fiverr, you can not only choose what service to offer, you can set your own price and your own deadlines. The site encourages freelancers to create a profile and offer packaged services. For example, you design business logos. You'd post 3 packages: basic, standard, premium, saying what each costs and what is included, and when you will deliver your designs. A freelancer named Diamond Leopard, for example, offers minimalist business logos on Fiverr for $60 to $190. The $60 package gives you 2 designs to choose from. His standard package costs $140 and includes 3 designs, source files, and 3D rendering. The $190 premium package adds logos for social media and stationery. He promises to deliver designs in 5 to 7 days. The best practice for people who want to work through Fiverr is to search through other successful freelancers in their areas of expertise. Look at how these individuals structure their prices and their packages and model from that. You can build a course. If you can teach your skills to others, whether your skills involve making products out of wood or navigating WordPress, there's a DIY market for looking for help. And you can make money teaching others this skill online. A host of platforms, including Teachable, Thinkific, and Udemy, encourage individuals to create online courses for sale. Creating a course is free, and they'll even provide detailed instructions on how to do it. You simply plot out your curriculum, put together the course, and decide what to charge. The beauty of this site also for disabled and chronically ill individuals is that there's no deadline. You can put together a course quickly or take your time. But once you've created a course, you can earn continuing income from it with no additional work, other than perhaps marketing it through social media and word-of-mouth advertising. You're good to go. You can even contact me and we can work something out with advertising on this platform. If you're not comfortable marketing the course yourself, you can put it on Udemy. They take big commissions but handle the sales and marketing for you. With the other sites, you pay a considerably lower commission on each sale, but you're on your own when it comes to finding buyers. But it can be done. If you create designs, you can sell them online. If you love to draw, and you have the knack for coming up with clever and catchy phrases, you can earn royalties from your creativity through a host of print-on-demand operations like Fine Art America, Society 6, and Redbubble. They encourage artists to upload their designs and simply pick what products they should illustrate. You might, for instance, say that your futuristic drawings should be placed on coffee mugs and baseball caps. And maybe your landscapes should be offered as puzzles. Or you can offer all your designs on the products they sell. It's up to you. Anytime a product with your design on it sells, you earn a royalty. Isn't that cool? The print-on-demand company markets the products, manufactures and mails them. All you do, create the design. None of these print-on-demand sites asks for exclusive rights to your artwork. If you want to, you can sign up with all of them and see which site produces the best sales. But being chronically ill doesn't mean that you have to be out of the race. It doesn't mean that you can no longer earn. It doesn't mean that you need to sit somewhere in a corner and sulk. You have a skill, you can market it. If you've taught one person how to do what you can do, you can teach others. There is a market for you. And as we look at chronic illnesses and how they affect us in our daily lives, being aware that it doesn't mean the end. It doesn't mean that there's nothing else that you can do. It doesn't mean that you need to roll up in a ball and just pass away. It means that there's another way. It means that you get to redefine, you get to restructure, you get to come again. You get to step out as a brand new individual. You are now marketing differently. You are now operating differently. You are now in control. Yes, you can't be in full control of this thing that ails you. Hence, you're in a state of chronic illness. But you can. You can do this, you can do that, you can do the other. You can. And so, as we all struggle with this issue of chronic illness in one way, shape, or form, we recognize that we're not alone and we're not down and out. Encourage someone that you know that is going through a situation of chronic ailment. Be there for them. Because they can quickly and easily go down that slippery slope of depression if they don't have the right support. If they cannot experience that ultimate love that is shared by a supporter. As we go off into musical therapy, this is music from Beezy Coleman. It's called Ultimate Love.
All I ask of you is just a little respect. Nothing more, nothing less. Genuinely true love straight from the start. And all I have to give is true love and the protection. I will never leave you hanging in the dark. But if I give you my love, tell me what would you do? Would you make me happy or make me blue? Give you my love and you know that it's
Phenomenal for that.
All I ask of you is just a little respect. Nothing more, nothing less. Genuinely true love straight from the start. And all I have to give is true love and the protection. I will never leave you hanging in the dark. But if I give you my love, tell me what would you do? Would you make me happy or make me blue? Give you my love and you know that it's guaranteed.
Hey, international girl, how you doing?
My heart, baby, don't be scared. Treat it right, handle it with care. Give you my heart, please don't you tear it apart. Or else I'm gonna run, 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 run. If you don't love me, I will run, run, run. If you make me cry, I will run, 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 run. Keep on running away. I'm gonna run, 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 run. If you don't want me, I will run, run, run. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna run, 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 run. Keep on running away. Yes. I'm taking my chance, I'm giving you all I've got. Yes, yes, I'm giving you everything. I ain't holding back. No, no. 'Cause all I need is unconditional love. My body is yearning, give me that love. Only your love can fill my soul. But if you hurt me, I will run, 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 run. If you don't love me, I will run, run, run. If you make me cry, I will run, 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 run. Keep on running away. I'm gonna run, 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 run. If you don't want me, I will run, run, run. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna run, 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 run. Keep on running away. 'Cause you know that I love you right from the start. And I would never, never, never break your heart. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Let me go. You better let me go now. Let me go now. Gotta let me go now. Keep on running, running away now. I'm gonna keep on running, running and I'm running away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep on running, running away now. I'm gonna keep on running, running and I'm running away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sing la 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 la, la 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 la. Inna the morning, so comfortably in my bed, she make the lion roar.
This is Naya Sheen.
Don't even knock on the lion door.
It's called Barefoot Love.
Seen you from the night before. She love the king, so she gonna bring my prince. No socks to me sing, no rush to me sing. Clean feet when me step to my queen. She in the kitchen round the back and do some fanning. Steamed vegetable with my juice blending. Sing la 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 la, la 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 la. Inna the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. Inna the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. Inna the morning, la 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 la, la 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 one gungo piece. Take her to the river side and make shit chillin' judge and breeze. So the things in Babylon they are the least. She never failed to make the bingy peace. Cruising on the bamboo ride. Shy, she made the bingy laugh. She love it when I sing to her. This would love the way we bring to her. La 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, now every king needs a queen. Let me hear you say la la, la la, la la. Warrior, it's a warrior say la la, la la. If you hear them say la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la 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 la. In the morning, la 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 la, la la la.
Clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new.
Bouncing through this attitude of gratitude and musical therapy. Smooth sailing, nice feeling. This is Jan and Nicole working out with Ian Sweetness. Their rendition of Time After Time.
I can't hear what you said.
Okay, then you're so good. Music just turns me on.
Lying in my bed, hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you said. And you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time.
After my bitter face, my darkness has turned to gray. Watching through window, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. That don't beats out of time.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time.
You say go slow, I fall behind. The second hand
This is music from Jamari Morgan.
People die, die, die.
It's called Keep Blazing.
Out living out their dreams. Sometimes you'll cry, cry, cry. But everything will be alright. Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. It takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, keep blazing. Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. It takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, keep blazing. Yeah. When you're treading all alone, it's so rough. And still I fight the fight, oh yeah. Don't let them break your stride. One blessed life, make the best of your time. Hello, my sisters, you're important. Protect your mind, soul, and conscience. Don't you dim your light for no one else, not even yourselves. So go and live your life, life, life. It's not as hard as it seems. There's no time to cry, cry, cry. 'Cause everything will be alright. Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. It takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, keep blazing. Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. Till it takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, keep blazing. Fire. Oh yeah, keep blazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Keep blazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
When you're living the ghetto, to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, painting a brighter picture for my future.
This is JQ.
Now go make the ghetto where me come from define me.
The track is called Get Some Morals.
Drive me. The flowers that grows in the ghetto knows more about survival than the ones from the meadow. United we stand, but divided we can fall. What is wrong with this economy and their ideologies? Read your mind of racial segregation. Read your mind of racial segregation. Real birds are like a almime, so me rhyme so prolific. I'm highly cultivated, so now watch the image. Me nah go make the ghetto where me come from define me. Nah go make the system deprive me. When you're living the ghetto, to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, paint a brighter picture for my future. Whoa. My ghetto morals. When you're living the ghetto, to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, painting a brighter picture for my future. Not because my born in the ghetto, me not this, so me I go stay. The future belongs to the ones who prepare from today. A hustler in the ghetto, that is what I had to be, to fight the odds and free myself from the heart of poverty. When you live in the ghetto, to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from
from Frostman, brilliant.
I'm from a place.
Track called Concrete Jungle.
You have to live it, you have to know it. Concrete jungle, Kingston City. We're living in the jungle. Where the lions roar and the snake them in the grass. See I'm blind and here and deaf and dumb when question asks. Concrete jungle, you not careful, you be lost. The weak easily break like a glass. And there is hills and valley. You have to know for troddy. And all the journeys are go bumpy, cause the roads are rocky. You have to strong to make it. The mission them can't stop it. Where every man a flip a thing, them want to see a profit. Get in the crumbles. Poor people is there. Concrete jungle. Concrete jungle. We're living in the jungle. I'm from that place. I'm from that place. I'm from that place. I'm from that place. Sunshine. We're black and rich and have no willpower. Trigger happy officer. Kill you for your skin color. Swear say life sweet, but it bitter, yes it's still sour. And these are the things where we are discover. I'm from a place where you to grow before them time. The little boy a 9 and him a clap a star 9. Sometimes me wonder what they want the wine. All them a heads are crying, them no care about the time. Jungle, New York jungle, jungle, Washington DC jungle, jungle, Jamaica jungle, jungle, Middle East jungle. Say welcome to the days of modern day slavery. Them free up all of the shackles, but me still see where them chain with. No time to guys, can't make no face with. No.
This is music from BC.
In the daily eye, cool.
It's called Modern Day Slavery.
Traveling through this valley, ups and downs, go through the alley, blazing Cali, hiding from the sergeant, soup and all the squaddy. Personally, me no mixing on them, game them dirty folly. Cause the things where them a preach, no fit me spiritually, physically. We are fit the car, we no easy push over like Charlie. Check some wine a mental asylum, cause me see them sick mentally. Yes, see them charter the car and then them turn down, kill the cabby. Welcome to the days of modern day slavery. Them set free up all the shackles, but me still see where them chain with. No time to guys, nothing no face me. Them a pray and them a fight me, see them thing they act me daily. Why not? Another mother lose son. Them close the casket because them treat him gruesome. Cherish your body parts if you never lose none. Because the way them time you run, me know say judge a sound. Foul, but if me step watch over me when they go proud. It's like politician where we fi sleep on cardboard. But we don't mean at the end it a go bitter. Cause I know must gold, even though you see it a glitter. Welcome to the days of modern day slavery. Them set free up all the shackles in my brain, them still a chain with. No time for guys, no face me. Well, if I sit no one, me see the things that happen daily. Cool, calm. Young mother kick up, but them no nose calm. Cool, calm. I'm on the one. I see him so them end up at them resting place, just little bit after them ban. So me throw me can, no call, no foul. Enough of them a lizard, some of them a control. Yes, nothing a go live fish in the day when them mold. Cause the way them last days ya get cold. Hey, welcome to the days of modern day slavery. Them set free up all the shackles, but me still see where them chain with. No time to guys, no face me. Only if I youth jump out, me see that daily. Hey, welcome to the days of modern day slavery. Them set free up all the shackles, but me still see where them chain with. I love it 'cause I love it. Yes, I love it.
This is new music from J. Cole. It's called I Love It.
But I do not for the money, but because I love it. Yeah, I do hope that somehow it's gonna resonate with you. Yeah, and when the going gets rough, you know I gotta muscle up and rise above it. Whoa. 'Cause that's what my grand or I can't, that is all up to me. But if they say I won't, then I show them I will. 'Cause I'm up, Jah lift me up, and I go where He says go, and I take whatever blessings Jah sends my way. Yes, I'm up, Jah lift me up, and I will go where Jah say go, and I'ma take whatever blessings Jah sends my way. I do what I do not for the money, but because I love it. Yeah, I do hope.
Yeah, that's why we do some of the things we do.
With you.
That's why I do this right here.
When the going gets rough,
Because I love it.
muscle up and rise above it. Cause that's what my grandmother told me, the strong ones do. I do because I love it. I do what I do not for the money, but because I love it.
Why do you do what you do?
I do hope that somehow it's gonna resonate with you. Yeah. And when the going gets rough, you know I gotta muscle up and rise above it.
Come on, rise tall.
That's what my grandmother told me, the strong ones do. I do because I love it. Oh, I love it. I do because
I truly love it.
yes, I love it. I do because I love it. I do what I do not for the money, but because I love it. Yeah. I do hope that somehow it's gonna resonate with you.
Brand new music.
Yeah.
Coming to you from Ryan Dangerous. It's called Survive.
Papa used to pass him gun so we could survive. But I really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive.
Listen to the words of this song.
In the streets, man no laugh, not even dark try fi back. When badness pass them yard, and the youths them attack. No matter how young they are, if you diss them we pop it off. When stranger touch the ends, they make them steal fence and keep them mouth shut, silence. Mama used to pray every day to divert the bad influence from our way. Careful of the people who you call your friends. Friends are man, you family, you can't just leave. Just because them blood related, you let them in and they make your life end. Papa used to pass him gun so we could survive. But I really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive. Papa used to pass him gun so we could survive. But I really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive. Randomly the youths them pillage, but everybody knows to raise a kid it takes a village. And when the absence of a role model wasn't subsiding, mama increased her tithing. Walk through the battlefield, and every day they make another coffin seal. So she got down on her knees, but her got the scars never healed. Careful of the people who you call your friends. Friends are man, your family, you can't just leave. Just because them blood related, you let them in and they make your life end. Papa used to pass him gun so we could survive. But I really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive. Papa used to pass him gun so we could survive. But I really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive. Papa never left a will, no, but all he left in place was the fame of who he killed. And now his firstborn was said to be the first done man. But mama wasn't gonna lose to retribution. No, karma was like covenant. So she got down on her knees, but this time for the ceased. Careful of the people who you call your friends. Friends are man, your family, you can't just leave. Just because them blood related, you let them in and they make your life end. Papa used to bust him gun, so he could survive. Papa used to bust him gun, but not really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive.
The story in the music.
Papa used to bust him gun, so he could survive.
By one very prolific writer in the Global Bass family.
So she got down on her knees.
Ryan Dangerous.
The scar is never healed.
The track is called Survive.
You call it friends. Somehow you finally, you can't just let
When I say brand new,
just because them
brand spanking new.
need that they make your life end. Papa used to bust him gun, so he could survive. But not really mama who would hold it down, keeping us alive.
I want to thank you all for tuning in.
Papa used to bust him gun, so he could survive.
I hope you got something from this broadcast as we spoke about chronic illness. What we experience here in the United States is no different from anywhere else. It's just that the systems are a little bit different. The problems remain the same.
And now his firstborn was set to be the first son.
So if you can take something from your neck of the woods and share it with someone else somewhere else,
To retribution,
it just might help.
like homeland. So she got down on her
Just share with someone, right? This is how we build strong villages.
people of the people who you call your friend.
So of course, I encourage you to look out for members of your community. Your community is not just the development that you live in. Your community spreads far and wide. So those that you pass on the bus, the plane, the boat, the train, whether you walk, ride or drive, these are members of your community. Do something good for them today because you never know who's going to do something good for you tomorrow. My name is Kevin Stew, so I like to do it to you, for you, and with you. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, KevinStew.com, the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. And on Saturdays, for the Saturday Stew on Reggae Global Radio, 8 p.m. Eastern. We say thank you to all the affiliates all over. Truly appreciate, love you, and all that you've done. Do take care of yourselves. Good morning to you. Good night, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are in the world. I say take care from right here in South Florida until we do it again. Be good. If you can't be good at it. Alright? Cool. Take care. Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.